happy Monday. Yeah, it is Monday. Bank holiday Monday as well. Brilliant. You're very welcome in. Today we're doing a double header. Yeah, as they say in baseball. We're going to do one stream and then we'll stop. And then we'll do another stream. Very technical. I won't bore you with me woe. My tale of woe. I'm having a savage tale of woe. But anyway, the sim is still loading. And, right. I rolled back the drivers last night, stupid o'clock, and I went on to the studio ones, right? And I was still getting issues. It was all right this morning, but then I started getting issues. So I've updated them now, and I've put back on DLSS 4, and it's still crashing. Then I tried to put in... Listen, I won't bore you with all the jiggery pokery that I've done. Expect many crashes, but it's all right, friends. You see, I was going to be here anyway, so I said, look, we'll fire up a stream and see what happens. Last couple of streams have all been the same, do you know? So I couldn't give up the whole opportunity. A bank holiday Monday, hence we are very early, but we will be on later on as well. We have a brand new Monday night series. Couldn't even make a friggin' trailer. That'll tell you where I'm at. But we're going to head across the Aleutian Islands. The Aleutian Island, never been there in the sim. So we're going to start that tonight at around 8 o'clock. And well, for the moment, it's loading packages and we'll jump in. I managed to get the Blacksquare King Air in. So, yeah, fingers crossed this all starts working. You're all very welcome in. How is your day? Are you working? Well, are you supposed to be working? Maybe you were at school, perhaps. Or maybe you're just on the DOS like us in Ireland. Brilliant. We like our old bank holidays over here, do you know? But working, right? But anyway, who come in here? Look, we have Wild Viper Strike. You're very welcome aboard. Doing some Firefly Air missions out of Japan. Nice. Lead Ballooner, good to see you. Commander Space Rooster. You're very welcome aboard, man. Sir Camsalot is here. Early gang, indeed. Mac Vision is here. 6 months with a tier 1 sub. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Cy Murray, top of the morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes. Hope you're well. Spitfire RAF 100 is in the chat. Good to see you, my guy. Out here in the suburbs, good afternoon. Shuller Pilot. Hey everyone, I'm doing an ANA flight with the 777 from Tokyo over to Osaka. It's a Jesus then. Dazza Tiarab is here. Hold on a second. I'm at school, or am I just working late? Well, you're on your lunch break, Dazza, but it's grand. Say nothing to no one. Toto is here. Good afternoon. And Shuller says, I'll have the stream running in the background. Nice. Now, let me see. Super Typhon is here. 55 streams in a row, man. Thank you very much indeed. Wonder how long of a flight. Well, my plan is we're going to start off at Dublin in the King Air, and we're going to start making our way up the road a bit, right? We'll probably go to Belfast, and if there's time, over to Edinburgh. We'll see how we go, right? I'm not I'm not, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not optimistic about what sort of stuff will happen, right? So we'll have to wait and see. Things have been running terribly bad today, but we'll get through it. We'll motor on. We'll figure it out. Every possible update has been done. Every single friggin' graphics, framework, you name it, lads. I'm just in a tale of woe. A tale of woe. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Out here in the suburbs, 15 streams in a row. Thank you very much. Viper Strike on 55 as well. Thank you very much. Semantic Warrior is here. Oh, this is getting addictive as good in real life human company. You're very welcome in. Imagine if I was here every day. Oh, look, it's loading some stuff. Look, brilliant. As soon as this loads, lads, straight into it. Now, let me see. Shunty McShuntface, welcome in. Larry is here. Mr. Chippy. Mr. Chippy. Bank holiday for some. Sure, listen, isn't it grand? The banks are on holiday. Checks calendar, right? Gibbo Ireland, good to see you, Gibbo. Happy Monday. Tell me now, how's that going for you? Any crack? Schutz, good afternoon. Don't tell anyone I'm supposed to be working. It'll be our little secret. Tell them you're on a conference call. Right. Now, where's this? Where every Monday is a holiday. Wouldn't it be great? Gar Bar is here. Good to see you, man. You're very welcome in. Black Ice Gabe. We have a Black Ice Gabe. He says, hello, me old mucker. Just remember, we're all counting on you. Brilliant. Oh, wait, we're in. Hang on. Now, hang on. I need to set all this up, lads, because I've been getting nothing but crashes. Oh, Jesus, that doesn't make things better, Murph. Go handy now. Ease the sim into it, you know. Easy now. Yeah. Take her handy there now, Jemima. It's not very smooth, is it? Start over there now. Flight conditions. Custom off all players. Live time, go back a minute, and live weather. Will it load or will it CTD? Let's find out together. Let's find out together. It's weird how all these crashes and issues appeared out of nowhere, says Mr. Chippy. I'm convinced it's something that updated somewhere. I agree. Naughty Gnome is here. Good to see you. I'd nearly finished watching yesterday's stream, and after all the issues you had, I hoped today might be better. Let's find out together, man. It could be jeez, I'm not looking forward to it. I have sussed out my 2024 crashing using DLSS 4, primarily down to the NVIDIA app and replacing FrameGen. I'm delighted it worked. Let's see what happens here now. Death's Angel, good to see you. QC Frank is here. Bossman, good to see you. Would you not just give up and go to the pub? Listen, I was thinking of it. Lee McKeelan, Mike, welcome in. Lads, we're jumping over the disc screen immediately in case it crashes. Ah, brilliant. Don't crash sim, whatever you feckin' do. Right, lads, ready to fly. All right. Now, I'm hoping this is all going to be grand, right? Right now. No views are set up. Curse of Jesus, isn't it? Oh, Jesus. We'll set up some views here now, lads. So this is using DLSS 4, yeah? And I'm on the studio drive. Oh, Jesus. I'm on the studio drivers. Move across the bed there, will you? And, well, I want to see how this all starts behaving, right? And I got to tell you, I'm not exactly falling over with excitement here, but sure, listen, we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. I will say the other drivers were giving me less stutters. And before we go into it, yes, I have... how are we looking now? We're looking better. I did do an update. I cleared all the cache. I did all the things you'd usually do. Do you know what I mean? But sure, listen, it'll be grand now once we get our old views set up. Do you know what I'm saying? Hang on now. We'll get. There's Tony, man, Tony, and we'll come across this side of the house. Yes. Some beautiful wing views set up. Do you know what I'm saying? And we'll go for number 5 then over here, look. I've reset the app and everything. I've done all these things to make sure that the shagging thing works. So fingers crossed it works. Tony is left wing, right? Instead of left back. But anyway, who else come in? Eamon 1973, good to see you. Larger One is here, welcome in. Escardi Wolf, welcome aboard. Jimmy Mac, Janie Mac, Wycan, yes, good to see you. Todd is here. P.S. Mirandai, hello there, hope you're well. Right, now let me see, did we catch up? We did. 777, good to see you. Ambo back to hospital. Oh, Jesus, man, really sorry to hear that. Afternoon, Murph, indeed, Admiral's Disaster Lounge. Right, now, let's see what we're going to do here. So, this is it. Look at the stutters I'm getting. I wasn't getting these with the other drivers, but it's grand. Get some lights on here, Murph. All right, so we're going to go to the battery. We'll come down here. Let's have a look now. Let's have a look. Battery on. External power on, just for the sheer crack of it. Should have a lot more light here. There she is. Now, let's make sure our flight controls are all where they're supposed to be. Get that out of a feather. Come back here, you. Right, we're looking good. So, live time minus a minute and live weather. And yes, I do have multiplayer finally working. So, let's see what happens. Mutt Dog, good to see you. I'm after kicking me heel. Oh, jeez. The pain. Right, say nothing. We need to continue on with this before it goes terribly wrong. Right. Now, let's have a look. Beacon light on. Tail flood can come on as well. Our ice and nav lights on, just to make it look terribly, terribly nice. We're going to open up our engine anti-ice. They kind of act as an inertial separator kind of stuff. Now, our fuel on board. Well, let us go to our trusty tablet. And we'll come on in here and go to flight performance, weight and balance, fuel. And we shall top it up. So we're going to say, give us 80% there. And load it. Lovely hurtling. Aircraft has been loaded with all the fuel. This is only brilliant. Now, friends, let's go in and have a look. So our auto feather, arm that devil. Ignition and engine ignition. So we're going to start the right side first. Right, that's the plan. Open the window. You can hear the tick, tickety, tick, tick, tick. Prop full. Parking brake is on. Clear prop. And, well, let's see what happens here, lads. There's switches. Just realised it's 4 a.m. Jesus, really? Lazy Live Streams is here. Good to see you. Tazzy, welcome in. Finally, it's not raining in Sao Paulo. Nice. All right, speed is looking good. Prop RPM is coming up. Torque is looking good. NG and ITT. Fuel coming in. All right. We have spinach. The windows don't seem to do anything, so we'll close them. Although they do shake. Alright, that looks like a good start on that engine, lads. While we're here, flick the gen to off for the moment. Gen's on. Inverter on the right on. Ignition off. And we continue it for the left side. Good sounds, man, good sounds. Okay, we're looking for spinach here on the left. There she blows. And keep an eye here on all our temps and pressures. DC6 working at 24. It is, Dougal. Just drag it across. It should be good. Good to see it, man. Hope you're well. All right, fuel in. Beautiful sounds. All right. Right, Jen, coming on. We're looking like a good start here, lads. A good start is had by all. Brilliant. Okay, ignition off, starter off, inverter on, gen on. Bleed air systems, bring them up. Oxygen, go ahead and bring you in. We'll come down here for our booster and our trim. That's looking good. We'll go avionics on. External power off. Anti-ice can come off. Lovely hurtling, lads. Rico lights, leave them off for the moment. Pedo heat can come on. Alright, we're looking alright. Bit of lightage here, meow flower. Yes. That looks pretty good, actually. That looks better. Right, quick check. So we're going to reset our barrow, reset our direction heading. This is all looking good. External power light will flash until we're moving on. Squawk, we'll put in something makey uppy. We'll go, let me see what we do. We do 6, 4, 6, 1. Test. We're looking good. Nav radios are looking good. Get some power on here in the back. Vents are looking good. Internal temperature, you're over here. 13 degrees. It's alright, lads. We'll keep them wanting a little bit more. Do you know? Mrs. TPHI 17. Good to see you. I've set up a shared community folder so I can do links, or I can do things in both 2020 and 24. Nice. Tazzy, good to see you. Thanks for the MD11 recommendation. It's a blood... Oh, it's so good, Tazzy, isn't it? It's so good, man. It's so good. Alright, let me see. We're running okay here. Slight imbalance with our prop, but that's fine. Let's bring the power up a bit. Make sure they're all working okay. We're going to come down here through our avionics. Leave that on test mode for the minute. And flight plan, we'll go ahead and put in shunting. Okay, so we're going to say we're on... Wait now, flight plan, right? Waypoint. Waypoint information. This doesn't look right. I can't get the GTN working. It's an absolute pain. Let's see here now. Let's see. Flight plan nav. Get with that. Right. I have a feeling the working title stuff isn't working on this plane. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Can we flick this out of nav mode? We can't get this out of CDI. Wonderful. Nor can we get our GTN up. Uh-oh. Have you watched the show Ice Pilots? It's so good, man. Let's go dual GNSs and see what happens, will we? It's like I'm missing a page. Huh. Can't get to the marketplace from there. All right. Right, we'll try and figure it out another way. So let's see. We'll go over here. There is a direct to. Because you should have a little gadget here that you can type stuff in. It's like the working title stuff isn't installed. Balls. Right, we'll fix that later. Where are we going to? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. If this crashes now, lads, I'm just going to, like, we're going to have a day of it. Echo Golf Alpha Alpha, right? Let me see. Echo A, B, C, D, E. Echo Golf Alpha Alpha. We're back there now. Echo Golf Alpha Alpha. Why can't I find that? Do you ever have a feeling none of the Navigraph stuff is installed? Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff not installed. Do we care? Not really. We'll figure it out together. Right, what we want to do here now. Taxi light can come on. And we'll figure this one out as we start moving. So, off the brakes. How do we solve this mess? Can we back her up there, Finton? We'll reverse it. TJ, good to see you. Fly Merv, welcome in. Jesus, go handy. Alright, Betsy, spin around. We're down at the GA area. Oh, there's a plane floating. We're down at the GA area, but all is well in the realm. Notch of flaps, get ourselves set up here. It's as if I don't have any of the Navigraph stuff installed. That's what it looks like, lads. Sure, listen, we'll figure it out later on, right? No nav data, yeah. Tajay, I'm good, dude, I'm good. A day of having the crack, lads, of trying to, you know, get everything working. But the main thing is, the sim, it's running. Yeah, that's right. It is running, we just don't have a lot of add-ons working. So, if and when it crashes, I'll fix all the nav data stuff, right? Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Better get her out, can I go that way? No. Better get her out Rico lights on as well. Scare the birds, do you know what I mean? Yes. My filters are working, that's a good sign. But yeah, I was having all sorts of crack. Hey, Hayden is here, good to see you, Hayden. Welcome aboard. Zith, good to see you. Work around, could you use the tablet and file with avionics? Probably. Oh, you can actually, yeah, good call. Back. Settings. Wait now, yeah, you're right, look, none of the apps are there. That's okay. Right, let's put in a route. So, load a flight plan, add a departure. So, departure is going to be out of Echo India Delta Lima. No, it's not. Whiskey. There we go. Dublin, runway 28 right. And end destination Echo Golf Alpha Alpha. She'll read Aldergrove. Change procedure. An ILS 25. Why not? Load. No, that's not right, Murph. What the J's is what are we doing? Send route to your avionics. Now let's see what happens here. Let me see. Kilo is closed, so we're just going to keep taxiing up this way. Send route to avionics. File with ATC. We're getting some information here now. Look, there she. Brilliant. It's on the old weather radar. As we continue on, debating whether it's worth going into work today, considering all I want to do is punch your boss in the face. What you could do is give him a kick in the arse and blame someone else, Colonel Fork. Do you know what I mean? PC didn't implode during the night. The PC is as stable as. It's just Microsoft Flight Sim throwing in every single feckin' bug crash that you can think of. I'm getting the same 0xC000000005. Then I'm getting a couple of DX issues. So I'm getting loads of issues, lads. But she's running now at the moment, so like, let's say nothing to no one about it and just get on with ourselves. You know what I mean? Pixel Chris, good to see you. Like, we're getting 60 odd frames here, which isn't great. I've moved over to the studio drivers. They don't seem to be making any difference. I was getting way better performance earlier on this morning because I was using December's studio drivers. I was getting about 150 FPS, but that wasn't with DLSS 4. And I thought it was sorted. I mean, I got my pictures done, I got my route plan done for the week, and then it kept crashing. And it was all pointing back to access violation errors. And I was like, right, that's the end of that. It was, Kev, yeah, it absolutely was. And here's the thing, lads, if it was hardware, I'm fairly adamant, if this was all hardware based, hardware doesn't work and then stops working and then kind of wants to work. I mean, there are strenuous tests you can do with your hardware. And I've checked all the Windows scan files, I've checked all the friggin' restore files, I've checked everything when it comes to the hardware. Everything there is fine, and I've zero issues in X-Plane, I've zero issues in Truck Sim, I've zero issues everywhere else. No problem at all, lads. So it's this sim not playing nice. That's kind of where it's at, you know. But anyway, you need a 5090 that'll solve your issues. No, we need oh, look at that. We need a simulator that's actually working. That's what we need, or optimized and stable. Lots of people with Nvidia have been having crashes. Yeah. All signs point to the sim. Yeah. 100% down to Microsoft and Asobo. Yeah, agreed. 110%. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind this is a sim issue, you know what I mean? Drive it on there now, PJ, a little bit. There we go. 19 degrees in the cabin. Bloody hell, it's getting warm. It's all on auto. Get the old laugh blower on. There we are. We'll turn left to turn right. What's the plane floating there? So you get floating aircraft if you have a difference of scenery, because the DEM is at a different level. Jesus, there's a friggin' 7-3. Oh, it's Romeo. Go on yourself. I think it's all Mur's fault. He is the common denominator. Do you know, I am. Mrs. Two-Tone's head is absolutely wrecked. I'm going around the place like an... Gibbo, I just saw that photo. What a brilliant. Yeah. She's had to put up with like a very terrible, bad, moody Murphy over the last couple of days. I'm a very positive person anyway, but like when things break... Oh look, the plane just disappeared, look. When things break, I get absolutely friggin'... Like, I just go nuts. You know what I mean? Because you're trying to apply the fixes that would usually work, and they don't work. Larger Life, good to see you, man. John C., welcome aboard. We need a sim that we paid for, but they keep releasing betas. I won't even get into the whole, you know, we want our money back sort of scenario. Just, lads, make the thing stable. And I mean, like, bulletproof stable. And if it means you got to take away features, I mean, they kind of had to do that already with the marketplace. That was going to break all worlds of trouble. That's why we don't have marketplace, lads. It's not because they were lazy or they didn't bother. It's because the thing is a god-awful mess, do you know? But they will sort it, and here's the thing. They will absolutely 100% sort this out. Oh, look, them signs are new as well, look. So until they sort it, we kind of just get on with it, you know? Crafty Tigers, dropping here for a lurk. You're getting ready for work. Jesus. Ironically, the beta runs better for me than the release did. That's nuts. I was going to try the beta. We'll see, though. Mr. TT needs to send a sternly worded pigeon post to Mrs. York. Yeah, get the ladies to sort them out. To be fair to York, I mean, he's the headache as well. It's like, what the hell? They will get it right, though. And, like, I believe in the sim. I absolutely do. It just needs a bit of time. Right, approaching. They're good, they're good. Have I no strobes? I do have strobes. Strobes on. Transponder is pondering, but she's working. Notch of flaps to take off. Double check that. Right, kind of clear. Left, not very clear. Oh, Jesus, I didn't know you can do that. There's my autopilot. Brilliant. Beta work better for you as well? Problem with the beta is you could be lucky and it works fine, or it'll give you all sorts of stupid problems. You know what I mean? I agree, Crafty Tigers, I will agree. I think the biggest problem now is the NVIDIA drivers are not playing nice with the sim. That's where the issue is, you know? Now, let's see, we're going to stick heading mode. We're going to put in a alt of 6,000. Do I have a flight director? Where's my flight director, lads? Yeah. Glide slope. Shouldn't I have a flight director here? No? Yes, no? Interesting. Alright, we are walking, we're talking, and we're squawking. It's time to go flying, lads. Are we ready? Power coming in. Awaiting a CTD. You're up the hill. Whoa! All the rudder put into this machine. Alright, takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. Coming up on 100 knots. Gonna look for about 120 on this machine. And we're gonna climb like a mad joke. Yep, see Daisy. Oh, where's the wind? Gear up. Flaps in. It's windy. It's fierce windy. Easy now. Get the climb. Okay, yaw dampener. Engage. Autopilot heading mode. Engage. There's a flight director. We're going to V-speed this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's looking good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1,500 feet a minute. Keep climbing. Watch the speed drop back. And then we'll go into IAS mode. When you consider that the DLSS version that came with the sim was way behind. Well, I think it was because that's what they could get working. You know what I mean? Hey, Rambog Mortis here. Good to see you. Kanzui, welcome in. Mr. Skoo, welcome in. Good to see you, lads. Happy Monday. Right, now, let's see. So we're out overflying Dublin. It's going to be a right turn coming in. Over to 330. And let's have a little look here now as we're turning. Speed is looking good. Power settings are looking good. Prop sync coming on. And we're looking good. Strap 21, good to see you. Murphy, did your PC burn yet? It's actually working quite well. I mean, the PC is doing great. It's the sim. Vasco, MSFS you're very welcome in, my guy. Alpha What Now, good to see you. Alpha What Now, your thoughts, my thoughts exactly. We're 20 minutes into the stream and Murphy's already airborne. I mean, who's in charge? Look at the weather loading in. It doesn't seem right at all. But sure, listen, lads, look at the cut of that, though. Right, we're on the way. That's the important thing. Now we're going to do another course correction, another right-hand turn. Let's intercept that magenta line. 060 on the heading bug. That's looking good. We're only getting up to about 6,000 feet. Speed is looking good. Not a bother holding the... Avoid G, end of CI. Huh? Direct. No, don't do direct. Right, we'll arm the nav mode. How's that? Goosh. And let's see what happens here. Low Tech resubscribing 29 months. Thank you very much indeed. Now, auto FPS is witchcraft. It doesn't behave nice on my machine at all, Kev. It completely shagged things. Tazzy's heading out. Have a good one, my dude. Send it back. Mr. Chippy had the same problem? Yeah. It's a ginormous pain. Right, our course here, get up the road. We want to be doing something like that. And well, I'm hoping this guy is going to catch the magenta line in our nav. Got 1,000 feet to go on our climb. We're 20 degrees inside the cabin, but that's okay. Electric heater, leave it off. Temperature pressures are good. Once we get into the cruise, we'll ease off on everything. Landing lights, go ahead and get rid of those. Everything else can stay on. I had the ice light on. Ice protection, don't need it. We're above the cloud layer-ish, kind of, sort of. Not great though, is it? Man, look at those engines there. I miss flying the King Air. This is a beautiful, beautiful aircraft. Dublin and Shannon Control all staffed up again. Oh, nice. Is Adam on? He's on the DOS in the bank holiday. Oh, Jesus, the whole freaking country's on. Jesus. And I'm heading the wrong direction. Ah, well. Murph, do you have a go to in all things Microsoft Flight Sim? I haven't flown since well before Christmas, so I'm very behind. So, Kanzui, here's the thing when it comes to the DLSS 4 stuff, right? I have it running now at the moment. It's okay. It does help. And using the latest, like, it's a little bit twitchy, to be honest. It is sharper. Now, bearing in mind, I'm on the studio drivers. Nav mode, why didn't you engage there, Chief? Bloody hell. Direct to EGAA. This won't find it now because I've no nav data. Activate, yeah, activate it. Activate. Okay, why aren't you turning plane? Because we're on VLOC and she won't go to look. Cursed J's, isn't it? Yeah, oh, left turn. Heading. Remind me to put me old gadgets in there, will you? You had a lot of CTDs and problems with the PC and Microsoft Flight Sim. Is that solved? Is it stable again? It's not solved and it's not stable. No. I'm having a mare of it. But you see, the gas thing is, lads, let's just get on with it. There's enough friggin' worry and crap going on in the world, and, you know, I've aged about 196 days in the last 4 days. I mean, you can see it. I used to be a young fella, right? My voice got deeper. I didn't get any more hair in my face. The bald patch is getting balder. My eyes are stinging. But it's grand. Follow you, Lead Ballooner says. I can't see anyone. Oh, there's lads there, look. Now, Frank, you're probably going to appear in stuff I don't have installed because it's damn clear I forgot to turn on a lot of stuff. Go into your add-on linker. Let's see what happens. Hair got grayer. Yeah. Murphy, you know it's the Sims fault, so I compromise your flights by using studio drivers. No one uses them unless they don't play games. Don't know, Kev. You see, the studio driver is going to be more stable. Even though I'm getting all... Oh, that's a prop. Even though it's more stable, right? Now look, I didn't turn on half the gear. Plugins, right? That's alright. The PMS 50 is on. Is it? Sounds didn't turn on. Mr. Scoob, it's a Jesus then. 500 biddies. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. Cheers. Oh. Right, you don't need nothing in there. Plugins for 24. Yeah, I've all my gear turned on. But Jesus. Things are happening. Mr. Scoob, thank you very much indeed. Peter has subscribed for 2 months. Thank you very much indeed, man. Starting off a hype train, which is a train of hype. Aircraft, I've a few in, I've a lot turned off. But my problem here, lads, is the Navigraph. I forgot to install all my Navigraph stuff, and I can't access that with the sim running. Oh, it's totally grand. Do it now in a moment, though. More stable, but it's the feckin' sim. Stop chasing your tail, 100%, or me tail. It's the sim, yeah. Flight Sim 24 very strange. I've had pretty much no stability issues or crashes. It's butter smooth, especially with the latest drivers. Here's the thing, lads. From November, I've been absolutely laughing. No issues at all. Happy as a pig in the proverbial. And all since about a week or two ago, well, so the crack is only 90, isn't it? It's completely, utterly shagged. But sure, listen, it could be worse. Look at the state of this machine, look. As we're hightailing it, lads. Hightailing it up to the north. Oh, sure, this looks absolutely fantastic. Hang on there now, we give this one a bit of diddly idle. Sure, I mean, it's Ireland we're at, you know what I mean? Bit of music there, maestro. Hang on. Yeah, that works. One's in chat if you think a CTD will happen. I mean, it does look savage though, doesn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we just got a raid by the one and only Scruffy Tam. How are you, man? Welcome to my tale of woe. Yes, yes, yes. Having nothing but issues. They've been going on for about 4 days now. But sure, listen, it's great to see you. Hope you're well. We're cruising here in the Blacksquare King Air. And it's working in 24 after you do a range of jiggery pokery. And, well, I mean, we're looking all right. We just happen to be going kind of the wrong way, though. What did it got? It changed that quick. Oh, no, we're all right for the minute. But you're very welcome in. Hope you had a great stream, lads. King Cobra, thank you very much indeed. Gifting a tier 1 sub to Scruffy Tam, you legend. Hope you're well, man. How was your stream? How was your stream? We're kind of very pointed up here, aren't we? Now, I know we're not kind of full blast here, but sure, you know. Now, into Belfast. Echo Golf Alpha Alpha. What is the weather conditions currently doing on the ground? Let us find out together. Weather. Winds 200 at 15. Gusting to an alarming rate. So it's going to be a runway 17. Right now. Isn't 17 the smaller runway? It is. Right, runway, English Murph, you can do it. Runway 17. Agent Presta, good to see you. Great, just busy with work. Oh, the feeling. I'm back to work tomorrow. Ah, Jesus. The whole thing went too quick. I've had a series of very late nights and some early mornings. I got up at 4:30 Friday morning for work. I didn't see bed till 5:30. Then I stayed up till stupid o'clock on Saturday night. Then we streamed eventually on Sunday. And then here we are now again today. I was up to like 2 last night. But sure, listen, it's working. We're flying. We are flying. I mean, it's working, right? So, you know, we'll get over ourselves now for a few minutes. Look at this. This is stunning. Man, I've missed the King Air. Isn't it gorgeous, lads? Look, the state of it. And this livery, it's available over on our website. All thanks to Cyrus T for this one. Isn't it only gorgeous? So we're doing 2 streams today, lads. This is a relatively short one. And, well, this evening we're going to be doing, starting a brand new Monday Night Adventure. Did I show you the flight plan for this? Will I actually show you where we're going and what we're doing? Wait till you see the state of this, lads. Wait till you see it. So we're starting off over by the Aleutian Islands, look. Right, get out there for the minute. I want to show you where we're going. We're starting over here at Pat, right? And we're going to be making our way all the way 1,680 odd nautical miles, lads, until we get eventually to Anchorage. And we're taking the DC-6. Hell of a machine for this flight. Beautiful, big, massive engines. And if you look at the flight plan, there's all sorts of little islands and volcanoes and all this sort of jiggery-pokery going on. I'm looking forward to this. So we'll probably get 5 weeks out of this, maybe, as we're rambling across. Massive lag with the input. Now, Dougal, it's the same for me, but that should only be visual issues with the DC-6. So if you go external and move your controls, they should be grand. It's the internal animations that are slow. Blinky, good to see it. DC-6 could one-shot that. It could. It could. After downloading the new driver, my Flight Sim 2020 kept crashing a startup loading screen. Uninstalled the sim, loaded up again, just to find out, uninstalled the NVIDIA app. That was causing the issues. So, Scooshy, there's also a number of DLL files from the NVIDIA app which were causing those issues. Where are they located now is the next thing. 190E, I think is the name of it. Where is this now? If I go into, I think they're in here. Program files, NVIDIA. NVIDIA app. There's stuff in here. Where in the name of, where is this going to be? I'll need to go looking for them. Hang on. There's a way around this. So you can keep the NVIDIA app, you just need to get rid of them. So where are these located? Program data NGX. Watch this now, right? So program data, NVIDIA, NGX, models, and then somewhere in here, see these SL stuff, see the versions? Wherever you see this 190 jazz, they're the lads you want to lift out. Now I'll know if my Flight Sim 2020 doesn't work, these are the lads we lift out of there. See these 190E DLL? Yeah? Nuke them. Speedy, good to see it. In actual fact, I might just nuke them now. Oh, it's in use, that's what's wrong. But I'm almost certain these are the reasons why your Flight Sim 2020 won't start. There's no way we should have to do all that stuff. No, there isn't. We shouldn't have to do this stuff. But it's because Asobo and NVIDIA are mortal enemies, it would appear. It's a pain in the left one, but sure, listen. Lights on, prop sync off, autopilot off. That's strange, no warning. Bring the power back. We're going to hang a left here. Bring that power down. Jays are absolutely booting it. So they're the issue. Or just turn off the NVIDIA app. That's another way around it. We have some weather radar stuff working. Altitude alert coming in. That's okay. Down to the clouds. Just bought the Just Flight Hawk. What a great thing it is. It's awesome. They're updating that as well very soon. This will be interesting to see how the airport behaves. Welcome to Aldergrove, Belfast Airport. Alright, get the power right back. Head for the coast and then we'll just spin a Rooney back in. Cyber Dammy, good to see you. Blinky, welcome in. Bank holiday, having a bowl of stew. A bowl of stew, Jesus. NVIDIA pushed me 2 updates in a row, and on the second one, Flight Sim 24 started. See, there's no updates yet from NVIDIA. Right, yaw damper coming off. Easy now, Jemima. Can we zoom in on the map to actually see what we're doing, lads? Jesus, go handy Murph. Alright, easy now. Speed's coming down, 180. Drop the gear, start our turn. Oh, why is me Toby eye following me eyes? Don't tell me it's after deleting the fucking thing, has it? Pause that now for a second. Oh, Jesus. Toby just shouldn't be following me eyes. I don't use eye tracking. Let's find out, friends. Did I get all my hardware working? I thought I did. Why is it following my eyes? It shouldn't be following my eyes at all. All my other buttons are working, but I shouldn't be using eye tracking. I gotta tell you, there's head scratching moments galore with this thing. How is that now? All the buttons are working, but the Toby stuff, even though it's loading the preset, it's not working the way it should. Very strange. Very, very strange. Right, we'll turn it off. I wonder, do I need to calibrate the Toby stuff? Right, we'll see that now in a minute. Right, continue our turn in. Watch your speed. Yeah, it's as if they're resetting the stuff, yeah. I can override all that. Like, I do keep a backup of my control inputs, but yeah, man, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Master caution. What aren't you liking? That's okay. Watch the turn. Speed looking good. Hell of an angle here, look. We're still descending. A bit of cloud here. Low cloud. There be Frank. There be the airport, and there's our runway. Go ahead and clear that. And let's head on in. More flaps. Here we go. Now, a bit of a wind here. It's going to be squally. But we'll play this one by ear, lads. I have to say, it's looking very nice, isn't it? She's looking only gorgeous. What's with the caution lights? What are we getting the errors? RVS not ready. Top sync is off. I'm not sure why we're getting that error. Could be to do with the engine power. Let's see what happens though. Easy now. Watch the torque. Jesus, look at the wind here, lads. Properly blown off one side. Alright, keep her heading in. Little bit sideways. Jojo is here. Good to see you, man. You're very welcome in. Alright, we're looking for a gentle... Oh, we don't want starters on approach. I have a feeling they're the drivers. Decision height, that's okay, keep her going. RVS, I don't know why it's coming on and coming off, could be a bug. Alright, hold the nose. Easy now. Floaty McFloaty. There's a little bit of wind. We don't want starters. God almighty, that's a long landing. Touch her down. And the reverse is in there. Alright. Well, successful flight. We've flown from Dublin to Belfast. This is... No, not the default. This is not the default. Getting some stutters though. But I think that's normal for this airport. Alright. Jesus, Romeo, we better get out of your way. Yeah, Perigee, that's the one. Or Pyrigee. Right, we'll ramble over here for the crack. She's a little bit heavy on the frames. But I think it's just because the scenery hasn't been fully optimized yet for 24. And 24 isn't behaving nicely either, so we've all these things to consider, you know what I mean? Alright. Right, we're going to park it here, and then I'm going to start throwing in all my Navigraph stuff. And let's see what that does, lads. So, just park her up there and exit out. See that weird, see what I mean? That's just the drivers though. It's very kinda, isn't it? Very kinda. Right, exit the sim, and what do we need to do here? Everything here is running fine, memory is all fine. And we're just gonna wait for the sim to shut down proper. And we're gonna install all our NVIDIA stuff. And we see what happens there. Is there anything else I wonder should I be using? Let's have a quick check to see has any more kind of weird registry entry. Look at all this stuff. Like, how does this happen? Shared DLL. Missing a shared DLL. Sure, fix them. Close that. The sim is shut down. Close all this. And now we need our NVIDIA stuff. Navigraph Hub. Let's have a look. DJing, you're very welcome aboard. 38 months, man. Cheers. Right, flight sim 24, so we need to install all of this. Yes. Forced all those in. That's grand. That's all grand. That's all grand. Right, okay, we're looking good. So 24 was missing all that jazz. That's okay. Right, what else do we need to do? We'll just start back up the sim now, lads. Even running the thing in admin mode because all this access violation, you know. PS Miranda, yeah. Like there should be zero issues. But what do you do? On the NVIDIA app, so I'm using the studio drivers, but sure, listen, we'll worry about that now in a moment. See this one here? Use this. Use the same settings. Latest. Is that doing the same for you guys? Because it says here, use different settings for each DLSS technology. FrameGen use the latest. And I've copied them over from the DLSS swapper, which is this guy here. Now, I wonder, should I dial them back? I wonder. They're using 3.2.1. What if we go with these ones? Unable to swap. Check your error log. Balls, but the sim is running. Let's kill the sim here, shall we? Yeah, kill the sim there now for a minute. I'm going to try the other... We'll try the other ones. Swap that. Swap that. Right? Let's just see what that does. Now, Toby, you're having a bit of a conniption. Open the Toby Eye experience. Why is it tracking me eyes? Let's see here now. TTM, settings, improve calibration. Let's see what this does. These are your eyes. Ah, brilliant. Yep, there they are. You can move them around and have all the crack.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, now, grand. Just give us the oaks I need to look at. Yes. That's where my eyes are looking. It's very strange, isn't it? Just as well I'm not, you know, one eye looking at you, one eye looking for you. Look at the dot until it goes bang. I'm looking at the dot. I'm still looking at the dot. It banged. Brilliant. I'm looking at the dot. Looking at the other dot. Ah, brilliant. No, stop that one. That's probably because the light reflection in my glasses. Right. Do you know, I'm not perfectly centered to me telly. That's a good one, isn't it? Pop. Doesn't like that one because of my glasses, look. Pop. And then we have a pop. Grand, right? Those eyes look far too awake, right? Calibration successful. Congratulations on your continued success. All is well in the realm. Right, thanks, Toby. Yeah. So it looks grand. Use the 3D application now. So we're going to say use this, that, this. But I can't apply it, so hit cancel. Then we'll go latest. So my understanding is, lads, that's the way it's working. Check the Toby entries in the XML. Well, I'll see. I didn't change anything, so if it just wanted to override things, worst case scenario, I can put my flight control stuff back in. Where is this now? Flights in 2024 folder. What's this? Sim app data. So this is the save I have it on my control profiles. I could just horse them back in, actually, couldn't I? I mean, that would really upset it because I haven't changed any buttons since. Yeah, we'll do that. And we shall go helium and wigs. Copy, paste, override it. Yes. Okay. And away we go again. Launch at the sim. And let's see what happens, friends. The sim might have, yeah. Syncing your data. We should be done soon. Brilliant. Gaming UI for the win. It's a great bit of crack though, isn't it? It is great, brilliant crack altogether, lads. And yeah. Hang on. There we go. Gentlemen, start the fans, please. Syncing your data is always terrifying. I agree. Speaking of syncing, sync me time there now. 22 seconds just like to load the menu to get you. Stop, will you? Oh. No CTDs since starting the stream so far. That'll change. That'll absolutely change. Registering packages, activating packages. Come on now and activate those packages. It really means resetting your settings when I see it. It can happen. We'll see what happens. Stay true to the course. Yeah, so this Aleutian Islands run in the DC-6. Really looking forward to this. The last time we were up this neck of the woods, lads, we did the Northwest Passage, right? Which was brilliant. This one, however, very different indeed. Hell of a flight plan, isn't it? Devil's Mountain, Terrible Mountain. There's a place called Terrible Mountain. Engineer Hill, or Hill rather, Cold Mountain. Wonder how they got their names. Middle Peak, Vanderland Peak. Jesus, there's great names here, look. So as we move across over to Shemya Eriksson, that's what a fire station is. That's a teeny tiny little island. Oh look, there's something down here, look. Cone Peak. There's a volcano. Two volcanoes. Foot Mountain, Face Mountain, Fantasy Knob. Aha, brilliant! We're going to visit Fantasy Knob. That's brilliant. Fir Mountain. Right? I mean, come on, lads. Shut your eyes and we're there. This is our adventure starting for this evening. Hey, Cornwall, good to see you. 22 months, my dude. Do you live in Terrible Mountain? Right? Is the flight plan posted? Not yet, Dougal. Not yet. Mutt Dog, going to be slightly chilly when we're there. Absolutely. Terrible Mountain is really just a mound, I heard. Yeah. All the volcanoes, look. David of Volcano. Or maybe it's just Davidov. Another volcano. Then we come over here and then we have the Little Sitkin Volcano. Right? The place names here are savage, lads. Anyway, we continue on. Then we go to this place where you have 3/4 Cone, Ragged Top, Anvil Peak, Lakeshore Cone, Semi Sokopachnai Volcano, Sugarloaf Peak. Brilliant. Then we get down here to Mount Garoli. No, Gerlui. Yeah, we know it well. Then it's Sajaka, Tanja, Takamanaga. Because the name's got fierce interesting over here. Instead of like, Horrible Mountain or, Fantasy Knob, they started getting very kind of, didn't they? Mount Kananga. Then we're over here by Mount Reed. That's very calm and proper. Mount Moffat. Great name for a mountain. I'm over there on Mount Moffat. Ours is grand. I've no other place names here though. Continue on. And we ramble to this neck of the woods. No other names here. It's kind of the wilderness. Atadax is there. Chimney 6 is there. The Quang Agaracus. Sounds very nice, doesn't it? There's Mount Shergeef. All the place names. This is brilliant. Then we go into here. What's around this place now? That's a class Echo. All right. All the different names, lads. This is going to be great crack. What's up here, though? Pyre Peak. Private Part. No, that was Pile. Never mind. Moving on then. Oh, yes. Stay going. Over to... Oh, look at this little place now. We have Mount Amutka. No, wait. Amukta. Mount Amukta. Brilliant. And then we've... Look at all the volcanoes, look. Jesus. We will be flying this route, yeah. Not now, like, but later. We're going to start. Herbert Volcano. Mount Cleveland. There's Black Peak. Camagill Volcano. The names are so friggin' diverse, aren't they? Mount Visidoff. There's something out of Lord of the Rings. Jag Peak. Ah, brilliant. Jag Peak. Right, Jag Peak. Mount Okmok. Big airport up there. Mount Idak. Or Edak. 61 miles across the bay over to Macushan. Mount Ballyhoo. Ah, brilliant. Mount Ballyhoo. I mean, would you come on out of it, lads? That's you in Alaska. Pyramid Peak. Elizabeth Peak. But Mount Ballyhoo. That's the winner right there. Lofty Mountain. 'Tis a lofty mountain, look. Brilliant. What else do we have? Flat Top Peak. Could you not have been more constructive in your feedback? Ooh, Akutan. Right, get over here. There's a good ramble across. Farris Peak. Yep. Nick's Cone Fisher's Caldera. Mount Shishalden. Jesus. Ragged Jack. That's a great name. Ragged Jack. Round Top Mountain. Right. Traders Mountain. Frosty Peak. I mean, that was original. Ah, brilliant. Mount Baldy. Mount Baldy is a place. Come on, Sim and Load, will you? It says it right there. It says Mount Baldy. Then we're going to King's Cove. This is just having a look at what we're doing. Mount Dutton, lads. Mount Dutton. What's this place? Tolstoy Peak. Sure. Any others? We've got Mount Stepo. Chicago Peak. As you do. Ivanov Bay. Then we're heading kind of up this direction. This is brilliant. Mount Baldy. I'm delighted we found Mount Baldy. That's brilliant. Hey, Captain Gaiman is here. Good to see you. There's another Black Peak. Mount Anichuk something or other. Jaw Mountain. Elephant Mountain. Who names these? Yes, it looks like a jaw. I'm going to name it. Jaw Mountain. Jesus, 146 miles across the sea, look. Across the sea, lads. Port Wakefield. Alright. And then it kind of gets normal again. Gone are the real funny, weird names. I suppose you can call them what you like. Who in the right mind is ever going to visit these places? We'll find... Oh, look, we're in. We'll find a mountain ourselves and we'll call it Mount Egypt. Right? What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Right, we'll go again in our beloved King Air. And we're up here. We might go to Edinburgh. So we're in Aldergrove. We're over here by the owl. We come in this side. And then I went over this side. So we'll go over here, look. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. See what happens. Why are we whispering? We don't want to scare it. We just want it to load in. Press 1 in chat if you think it's going to break. Let's see what the reaction's going to be like. Good man, Larry. Yeah, no faith in it at all. Again with your negative waves, Larry. What speed is the King Air? 240, I think. I heard there's a trend to rename places recently. Yeah. Egypt Island or something like that, you know. Let's see what happens, friends. Let's see what happens. It's getting fierce windy. It hasn't crashed yet. I just spawned in. Mind yourself. Jimbo, good to see you. Come on, come on. I'm down by helicopters. That was smart. Yeah. Having serious issues just now with 24, telling me I've low bandwidth. Oh, Jesus. Won't load beyond the menu. Cornwolf, are you on the beta? Adam Controls is here. Good to see you. It worked. We've started at a helipad. Don't crash. But anyway, I haven't started yet. Do I use Europe servers? I'm not quite... Well, I imagine. Okay, the Tobii Eye stuff worked. Reset that. Eye tracking is now a thing of the past. Brilliant. And all me... Jesus, this is brilliant. Right. Who doubted us? I'm just waiting for the sound. Do. Right. Let's try and get this machine up and running again. Yes. It's actually a feature in the Beechcraft. The instrument lights, it has its own battery, which is handy if you're getting in the middle of the night to start everything up. Do you know what I mean? Right. Condition levers. Get back there now where you belong. Props. They can go full. Throttle. You're working. Gear is down. Parking brake is on. Battery. Battery coming up. And we might start this without using external power, will we? Booster pump's coming on. Beacon light and nav lights can come on. Go ahead and cancel these. Ignition on the right side. So we're going to open up the anti-ice. Give that a second to do its stuff. Auto feather arm. That's all grand. And that's all grand. And then we'll see what happens with our L units. That's still shagged. I can't get the GTN working. But anyway, let's see what happens. Right, ignition. Ignition system's on. Start her up. We have sound. Sitting on a helipad. I've come to the conclusion I can no longer count on you. Right, fuel in. Shouldn't go above 1050. We're looking good. Good, starting the right. Alrighty then. We're above 50%. Generator on. Why doesn't it light the generator? There we go. Generator coming on. Jeez, I got a fright there, lads. Now, let me see. Left side coming up. Starter up. We have spinach. What a machine this is. Fuel in. Alright. Starter's coming up. It's a great machine, this, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Actuators are good. Inverter now can come on the left hand side once we get over 50, which we are. Inverter. Generator. Generators are running. Avionics master. Let's be having you. Alright. Anti-eyes can come off. Bleed air systems. Up you come. Boost on, electric trim on, warning light off. External power that'll sing all day, but that's okay. Lights are looking good here at the moment. Pedos can come on. No smoking lights can come on. Power's gone into the cabin. Right, let's see what we can do here now. So nav. It's still not doing what I wanted. Look. Do you know what's wrong, I'd say? It's not using the working title stuff. I imagine. I can't get into that menu from there. Right. Working title stuff. There's something just not right. Let me see now. So if you go flights in 2020, would it be in there? Working title. I thought that was all just normal though. Premium Deluxe upgrade. No, that's not them. Let me see. If we go by working title, search. Deluxe Premium Upgrade Pack. 5 out of 20 are being streamed. Why is that now? Why? It's as if the working title stuff isn't working. Flight plan here takes over my neck of the woods. In the words of Top Gun, it's not the plane, it's the pilot. Yeah. But it's like I don't have any of the working title stuff, lads. What's disabled? Standard to premium. It says they're streamed. Standard to aviator. Like, there's nothing I can mess with that. 530. Anything in there? No? No. G1000? No. Working title? Working title. Very strange. Look, it says like there's 0 items. Look for WT in the stream folder on the hard drive. Look for it in the streamed folder on the hard drive. Good call. Local cache, isn't it? Packages, community. Nothing. Official. Unstore. Nothing. What else do we do? Local state. Cache, no. Streamed packages. Asobo aircraft, right. So all the way down to working title. Does it say working title? No. Look at that, lads. Tons of information, but I've none of the working title stuff. Now, how do you even begin to try and get that back? Working title. Hey, Roy is here. Good to see you. Working title something. Disabled rename. Yeah, but like... Oof. Disabled only, enabled only, or all, right? Working title. Working title. Disabled. Right? And then we'll go turn them on. The action will take place when you restart the sim. Right, we'll do that now, so. Weird, right? Now, give it a second. And we'll fire up again. Or we'll probably have to do this a second time. Don't need to restart the sim anymore in the beta when you enable disable stuff. Oh, really? That's huge, Zit. Huge. It's weird, like none of the... Now, maybe it'll work on other aircraft. But we'll try this first, just to see. Come on, Sam, will you shut down now with that? There we go. Right, she's gone. She's not gone. It's still sitting there. That's just down here again. Microsoft Gaming Services. Why is that still sitting there? It's like it's gone. End the task. Good luck to you. Right, fire up. Yes, we'll launch. We will launch it and see what happens. It didn't look like it did anything when enabled disabled. Yeah, very strange, isn't it? Square Flare is good to see it. It's like none of the working title stuff is in there. And that's like really strange. Now we could do an app I'm not doing that again. I'm not going to reset the app for a friggin' 5th time. Could do a repair. Where do we find this? Flight Simulator. App settings. Installed apps. Power optimized. Repair. It says it's repaired. Let's see what happens. 6% loading languages. By the way, I found out something else, lads, right? If you're having other issues, Microsoft Flight Sim needs English-speaking language packs installed. And I think it needs the US language pack installed. So it's loading languages, and I think it's dragging these down from the Tinterneb. Tinterneb? The interweb. So what I did, I added in a language pack, the US language pack, and it rarely gives me any problems now. Did you get all the Blacksquare stuff? Well, I got them in. I don't know if they're working or not. B. Carlo is here. Good to see you. I had big problems with 2020 because I didn't have the US English installed. Yeah, it's friggin' nuts, isn't it? Nuts, lads. Tunage, Murph. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it can cause issues. Absolutely cause issues. So how's everyone's day going, lads? Who was working today? It's 4 o'clock in the day, Irish time. Surely now it's time to finish work. But we've a bank holiday. You know. So we'll be stopping at around 5 or so. The missus is going to be making some dinner, and then we're going to come on again at 8 o'clock as we start off our new Monday night series. Really looking forward to it. I want to go to Baldy Mount, or Mount Baldy. All the Baldies live there. Brilliant. I'd be feckin' joining them soon, I'd say. Jesus. Sure, we'll see. I wonder if 24 is having trouble for me because my PC is operating Irish's language. Shouldn't be, but I would make sure you install the US voice pack. Go into settings. Go into time and language. Go into language or speech, either or. And these are your different voice packs you can have. Oh look, it's not saying I have the English one. Add voices. Type in English. And United States. Add. Okay, that's a Windows bug. Stupid thing. Go into language and region. They're installed here, look. English United States, English United Kingdom. You don't have English Irish. Hang on a second. Get in there. Why didn't I have that installed? Handwriting language pack. Set as my Windows display language. No, just install the old language. There we go. Is it true that the Irish invented language packs? It is. Gigliotti, good to see you, man. How are things? I believe living on Mount Baldy I've been living on Mount Baldy for quite a few years. Brilliant. Sven, maybe I'll do ICT at local police office here in Belgium. Company car with flashing lights. That'd be handy. Yes. That would be fierce handy. Right, so it's downloading the English Ireland language packs, but see the English one is still updating as well. Very strange. Put in Irish for the crack. A chunas a tátu. Fáilte rát when a finneog. Haindag. Wait, what was the marketplace I saw? Is it working? Don't worry, Briggsy, it's not working. Say hi to me boss, Larry. Hi, Larry. It's all right, B. Carlo. Larry, you make sure you're looking after B. Carlo, offering things like coffee and fresh air breaks. And generally, lie down. I find a 45-minute lying down thinking session during your working day is very important. Yep, very important. That should be mandatory. Every job should provide. Well, they do. They give you a lunch break, but like still, you know, who do we have to thank for that? It was Henry Ford, wasn't it? 5-day working week. We need to go back and like slap him with a fish, a big tuna fish. You did a repair while starting the sim is not good. Probably not Sven, but sure, listen. Could be worse. Why is that taking an age to download? Like, why is that basic typing? I can't even download the languages. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, where did my music go? Come back here. Ah, yes. It's weird, right? Because the 530 was behaving earlier on. I've disabled a whole lot of stuff, so I need to go back in now and re-enable them. And hopefully that'll get the owl, you know. How come you're not working in the Skoda factory today? Could you imagine if I worked there? It's a bank holiday today, which I have off. But I'm back tomorrow. I had a meeting. Did you break it again, Merv? Well, I mean, not really. I mean, you know, I kind of sort of did, but then at the same time, well, I didn't really. The working title stuff doesn't seem to be working. It's not even a title, it's nothing, do you know? The Azure stuff is fecked. It is. That's always super slow, never knew going fast, but then poof, installed, you see. You reckon? Windows display, English United States. Should we leave it in there? Non-working title, yeah. Brilliant. Oh dear, non-working title. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Don't even know how they did it. Now, the other thing I'm worried about is from the friggin' NVIDIA app. Right? So if I close the app, can I get in now and start getting rid of these files? Where are those files again? Why did I close that folder? You're such a muppet, Murphy. I need to go into, what was it? Go into this PC, local disk, program data, NVIDIA, NGX, models. And they're down here, look. Right, so that's okay. So it's the other ones I need to lift out. The reflex versions. Ah, balls, I can't close it. That's because the NVIDIA app is running. Is it normal loading this long? No, it shouldn't be, but it is. It's normal for me. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's fast. I have very little in the community folder. Merv, does the NVIDIA app auto update itself? Yeah, it does. Well, it's supposed to. But there's no update from what I can see. There's nothing. Nada. We're all up to date, and I'm using a studio driver because I'm friggin' nuts. But sure, it has to be better than what I was doing earlier. We'll see, lads. We'll see. Yeah, this takes a while. Earlier on, like, the quickest load I got out of this sim today was 1 minute and 53 seconds. 1 minute and 53 seconds. And then the next time I went to load, it took like 3 minutes. I was like, yeah, that's not too bad. Then it took 7 minutes. And I didn't make any changes. No changes were made to anything. And that's what it did. So I don't know. If you glance at your modem, is it actually consuming data now? Or is the sim... No, it's not. It's doing nothing. Nothing. So if I go down into my performance and look at the old networking, well, it's doing a little bit. But if you look at the processes of what the sim is doing, oh no, it is. She's reading stuff there now, look. 10% on the CPU, 2.2 megs on the disk, and the network is like very little. There's no updates, fan. No. Modem. It's an older code, Captain, but it checks out. Yeah. I don't know. The moral of the story is any user of this software, which is Microsoft Flight Sim, should not have to go to the lengths that we have to go to in order to get it running. That to me is an absolute catastrophic feck up that needs to be addressed more than anything else that they're trying to do with the sim. Like it's not, not giving folks the option to be able to get onto the sim. That's every bit as bad as the initial launch went. It's critical that they need, this is a critical problem. Priority one, whatever they need to call it, but they need to just figure out what's causing the issue here. Is it on the NVIDIA side? Is it on Microsoft side? But it needs to be like, right, stop everything. Now maybe they have, but it needs to be right. stop everything. It'd be nice to hear something from Microsoft saying, yeah, lads, we're aware of this. We haven't heard anything at all. And that can get a little bit frustrating, because then you're thinking like, Jesus, like, are they aware of it? Are they not aware of it? You know? But it will be fixed. It's just, you know, billions and zillions of dollars in servers. Yeah. The roadmap of things being worked on, not encouraging. Well, I mean, look at it. I don't want to see features. Just make the thing stable and identify what's causing the stability issues. And then either give us, the user base, the option to download the problematic stuff locally. We just keep it here. So we don't need to rely on the cloud to give us those files. Give us the important stuff that's breaking. You know what I mean? That sounds very easy, but like, you guys have been here before. The green box, right? Whatever's in that green box, let us keep that locally. And then it's only a matter of saying, okay, these are the following files, and we should be grand then after that. Do you know what I mean? We live in hope. By which I mean, there are obvious things we all know that don't seem to appear on the list. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. Right. Oh, Jesus. Did this actually work? Working title. Let's have a look. My library. Not installed is what I want to see. Enable, disable. What's disabled? Basic. World update. Standard deluxe. Now, why does it say disabled only? Why are they all disabled? I don't even have the option to enable them. Look. Okay. Disabled only, but it says they're all being streamed. So these are all active now, look. But I can't select anything in them. Is there anything down here that I need? What's this now? Community disabled. Beechcraft Baron. Textron disabled. Restart sim. Okay. Why is that stupid thing there? Who flies it? No one flies that shagging thing. I can't even disable it, look. What else is there? Premium upgrade pack. They're all disabled. Fair enough. Premium deluxe. Oh, wait now. Deluxe upgrade. Enable. S&H software. That's for the ATR. Turn them on. Premium upgrade. Turn that on. Right, enable those. And let's see what happens. So it says that stream. I don't want that. I want to get rid of that. You can't. Disable. Look, see the way they say they're disabled. Uninstall. More options. Interesting. Don't enable the 2020 deluxe upgrade. Why? What does that do? It just says they're disabled. They're disabled. Right, working title. Working title. You don't have any options yet. All. Streamed, rented, installed, not installed. So this says I don't have working title stuff. DC3 is there. Look at this. There's nothing there from working title. Is that like strange to you? That's really strange. Let's see what happens. It should be streaming that data. The working title stuff, it should be just streamed. So listen, why don't we just jump in and see what happens, shall we? Do you know what I mean? We're over here with the helis. So we'll start again over there with the helis. It'll probably conflict with the 2024 stuff. Maybe. Don't crash sim. Don't crash. We want to load us in here now. We want it all to be grand and gravy. And this should load in very fast. Hashtag exclamation point insert rolling cache. We shall see. Easy now. Like, the hope is it's now grabbing all that stream data. But I have a terrible sneaky suspicion this won't work. Terrible feeling. But if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. What was with the glitchiness? Right. Okay. Jeez, the weather's gotten positively worse, isn't it? Right. Bring those up. Don't need those. Panel lights are on. Let's come on down here. We'll go for the battery once again. Battery on. Go ahead and get our beacon, tail, anti-ice. Bring you guys back. Prop forward. Open up this guy just a little bit. And we'll go for a start again. Navigraph stuff is working. Sign in. Easy sim. Okay, good start on the right. Alright, they're all working now. There's a generator on, finally. Alright, let's go for the left. We have spinach. Looking good. It's funny that even though I've that livery installed, your plane is still defaults to the standard one. Propacona says, I feel overdue for headaches. I think I've only had one CTD on 2024. Yeah. See, mine was just going great as well. I was very lucky. But sure, listen, lads, it'd be grand. Okay, we're looking good here. So, avionics, let's be talking to you. Still don't have the avionics working, but sure, listen. Bleeds, bring them up. What else do you want to do? Pitch trim. Rudder boost. Arm the auto feather. That's looking better now, lads. Alright. Prop sync, leave it off. Strobes, leave it off. Rico lights, come on. We're going to go for our taxi lights. External power's making all sorts of noise at us, but that's okay. Yeah, this isn't working at all. How strange is that? And there now. Let's see, can we like trick the thing? No. I don't know in the Vision Jet how to clear the cabin. Oh look, now our GTN is working though. What is going on in the world today? I couldn't tell you. Right, we have some success. Jesus, lads, that was weird. Right, where are we going? Menu. That wasn't working and now it's working. We are not going to give out about this at all. Flight plan. Enter our destination. Ah, go on, you devil. This is turning into be a great flight now. Brilliant. We want to go to Edinburgh. Echo Golf Papa Hotel, isn't it? Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. All right. Great success, lads. Love the GTN. Yeah. Love it. Right. That's all looking good. There's our multiplayer, peoples. We shall blast off from runway 17. Which is behind us. Can I get to that from here? Yeah, we can. Alright, off the brakes. Look out there now, Timmy and Jimmy. Need to get around Timmy. Roll her forward. There we go. Man, the sounds of this thing. Taxi light is on, Rico lights are on, strobes leave them off. Hang a right here, is it? It's hanging left. Oh, hang on, we never armed the oxygen. Oh, we did. Right, come around the corner here now. There we are. GTN is really, really good, yeah. I wasn't working on this for ages, but now we're laughing. We're laughing, lads. Fingers crossed we don't get any crashes, though. That's the main thing. Alright, so for this mission, let's go up to 6... Yeah, maybe 12,000, lads. Maybe 12,000. And we'll just taxi on out. It's a beautiful machine, this, isn't it? Jesus, lads, it's absolutely stunning. This time of day as well, this is only gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, yes. Look at that livery as well. Like, Jesus, lads. It's a bit dark looking, but Jesus. It is a stunner of a plane, this. It really is, isn't it? Airlock Doc is here. Good to see him, man. Hang on, can we actually taxi this and, like, keep an eye on things? I think we can. We hope we can. So, let's see. Do one of them. And we'll do one of the... Yes, now we're talking. Something like that, we think. Because that just looks terribly, terribly fancy, doesn't it? Jesus, lads. Look at the cut of it. Blasting off very soon out of Belfast, lads. This is absolutely gorgeous. Isn't it stunning? The DC-6 flight will be in 24, But I'll have Join FS on so you can belt on through that as well, mate. Alright. So we will need to do the following. We will get our landing lights are on. All our lights are on. Right, grand. We're on. So 17 just ahead of us to the right. And it's a blast on over to Edinburgh. This is such an incredible airplane, the King Air. It's fantastic. It's not quite perfect in 24. Then again, it's not quite perfect in 20. Yeah, so like there's animation issues with the DC6, but I've flown it in 24 plenty of times. I mean, I like it. I think she's good. All right, line her up. Hold station. Cabin temperature 19 degrees. We're all right for the minute. Okay, prop sync a little bit there to the left. That's okay. Start advancing the power. As we do, a shot of right rudder. Then a bit of left. Speed very much alive. Oopsie daisy. Alright. You're up. Flaps in. Ionometer. Beautiful departure. What a machine, lads. Alright. Let's go heading mode. Engage autopilot. Roll us left. Keep it on IAS. Keep the climb. There she goes. We're going up to flight level 120.
That's a big
More
deal.
left turns coming in. Armor nav mode. Green Ranger! Dude! You did a thing on YouTube. Thank you very much indeed. Great to see you, man. 4 months pilot in command. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Hope you're well. I lurking a lot, but love your content. Amazing and entertaining. Why, thank you very much. I'll give you that $5 I told you at the start of the stream, after the stream. Green Ranger, come on to the stream and tell everyone I'm brilliant. All right, Murph, I'll charge you $5. Brilliant. Jesus. He just gave us $20, look! Mother of shit! Thank you very, very much indeed. I'm not worthy! What's my playing tune? Ah, no! Hang on, don't panic! Don't panic, fly the plane, fly the plane. Oh, Jesus. Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Edinburgh, yes, yes, and yes. Oh, no! No, you stupid thing! Heading mode. Ooh, that's course, you muppet, that's course. Right turn there, Giuseppe. Ah, no, lads, it's all gone pear-shaped. I mean, this is the Sid out of Belfast Aldergrove. Yes, yes. Left turn, right turn, left turn, right turn. Podge, good to see you. Can you give you a steady 2 days out of hospital? Wait, what? Ross Code is here, good to see you. I'm no expert, but are you Scottish? I'm not Hausen. Close. We're the real kind of Gaelic folk. Ireland. This is what happened now. Scotland, of course, invented by the Irish. But what happened was, lads, it was in the year 1876. I remember it well. And there was a couple of lads standing around in a field, and one fella, McAndrews, He said, listen lads, I found an even more remote place with even more drizzle than Ireland. Oh yeah? Follow me, he said. And then they called it Scotland. Right? Oh no, Death's Angel forgot to uncover the peto. You're still partially wearing a skirt though. In my dreams. Yes. Fipsos, good to see you. Forsex Shark, welcome in. Awful lot of pilots. Look at the state of this. We've 3 people. We've loads of people flying, all 3 of them. Mrs. TPHI just sponsored 8 months on the flight crew. Thank you very, very much indeed. Pretty kind of you. Oh, the year was 1778. How I wish I was in the Sherbrooke now. A letter of marque came from the king to the scummiest vessel I've ever seen. Is that a song? Opening lyrics to the best pirate song. I'm a Viking from northern Norway, says Hausen. Brilliant. See, the Vikings, they liked Ireland. So much so, they stayed. Right? They stayed in Ireland. I'm going the wrong way. Hang on, lads, we need to fix this. Turn to the right. Yes. Can I arm the nav? No, I can't. Oh, Jesus. Keep it on heading there for a minute. Right. We're well on the way now. Come down here. Menu. Change my fields, look. This one, I wanted to show me the wind. Grant. This one, I want to show you my ETA. Brilliant. Direct. Activate. Activate. Nav mode. By the powers vested in me by the state of nowhere. Why are we going so hard to the left, look? There's something not right here, friends. What's things and stuff? What's my course? 000. Really? The navigation of this aircraft and the autopilot are trying to get us lost. Nav mode. It's armed now. Heading. Slightly right. No, right, not left. We'll figure this one out, lads. There we go. She's turning right now, lads. We better go standard. 2992 is standard. Or 1013. Now, we're turning right. Nav is armed. It's on approach, look. Put it on GPS. See what this does. No, it's making a complete and utter balls again, look. Why is approach mode on? The plane is drunk. It's absolutely shagged. Autopilot must be in nav mode, yes. This is now on GPS mode, yes. Course needs to come in at 0, which it is. But we're not following the devil. This is very strange. Redo your direct now. No, it's having a moment. Where is this trying to fly us to? It's approach is armed on this thing when it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's really upsetting it. It's turning us left for absolutely no reason whatsoever. You must be closer to the magenta line before going. Yeah. Let's go back to heading mode here for a minute. Remember that day we tried to go to Edinburgh? You're helping your son clear 80 acres today, Green Ranger. Jesus. Right, there's something not right here. Now, it could be, yes, of course, it could be the, it could be just the aircraft, right? But I have a sneaky suspicion something else is upsetting us here. Because there's 2 GPS units working. And the sim crashed. Muse fan, as soon as you came in the door, the sim crashed. Event viewer. Right, what killed at that time? Hang on. As soon as Muse came in, now the avionics are acting up there, so we need to figure out, well, what caused this crash, lads, right? As she loads and we try to, error, application. There's no refunds. Application error. Access violation. That bastard thing. That, look, that keeps coming up no matter what I do, lads. I cannot fathom that fault code. The 0xc. It's to do with, what's it to be do with? It's to do with, well, all sorts. It was the power of him bursting through the door with his face, right? Because it's 2024? Maybe. Right, close that. Close that. The NVIDIA app, I'm going to close this for the moment and exit it, right? Exit that now for a minute. Because these other files need to go for the hop. Yes. So, hang on now. Because this is what stops 2020 from working. 1 second now. We'll be all ready there now in a minute. Delete. They could be upsetting the they could be upsetting 24 as well. It's all these 190E files, whatever the feck they are. They're all DLLs, of course, but sure. You know. Right. Yeah, they're all the 160s. Right, they should be grand. Right, let us open the NVIDIA app. Murph, could it be due to bringing in add-ons not confirmed? No, because I've tried it without the add-ons, Dougal. That's where the thing gets really interesting. Really interesting. Right, that looks good. Do you know what I mean? Like I've tried launching this in safe mode. I turned everything off out of the community folders, you know. But yeah, the joy, at least the languages are installed. Absolutely. Is it me or all your streams breaking, Microsoft? Max Lightweight, all my streams are the sim keeps breaking, yeah. Loads of fun. Did you pull the extra 6 of RAM? I didn't, Airlock. I didn't. The RAM, it's not the RAM. The RAM has been tested. No visible errors at all. Just a quick touch and go before the meeting. Good to see you, old veteran 965. Welcome in. Right, we'll see what happens now. What time of day is it? Murph, I know this is basic, but have you tried the sim as vanilla as possible? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Get me Rex Kramer. Yeah, no, where's my phone? I've ran the sim in vanilla and no luck. At all. Do you know? Don't ask me why. Thank you very much, man. 12 months. Tier 3. Jesus. 2 months, sorry, tier 3. Thank you very much, man. Right. What's the story here now? Just issues on top of issues. Murph, I asked AI how to fix it. Do you want me to DM you the suggestions? Sure. Did you install the NVIDIA app and try that? Yeah. Did you deactivate the NVIDIA overlay? Yeah, well, the overlay disappears when you get rid of the app. It could be the app. It could be the app. That's going to be kind of the next thing to start doing, is like remove the app. Now to get rid of the app, how do we do this now? To get rid of the app, I would have to do a clean install, I think. Or I'd have to do like the, what is it called? The DDU uninstaller. Doesn't that do the job? I think. So, what does Kanzui have to share on the matter? Okay, so update drivers, done. Run as admin, done. Disable Xbox Game Bar, done. Adjust the CPU affinity. That's a new one. Right click on the Windows Start icon. Right click. Task Manager. Go to the Details tab. Find your flight sim. A, B, C, D, E. Now, does it come in under flight sim? Yep. Right click. Set affinity. It says all processors. Uncheck CPU 01. That doesn't make sense. I reinstalled the app and it solved all my crashes. After a new install, I deactivated the overlay. Interesting. If I turn it off the main CPU 1, that'll have terrible impact on my performance, I would have thought. We'll try it. ETS2 Greek method. The Greek methodology pack just came up as a notification. Just what I need. Give out Greek mythology. That's what it's up against. Increase your virtual memory. Well, that's all managed by Windows. Check for corrupted files. Done that. Memory diagnostics. Done that. Yeah. So I can see the only thing I haven't done is turn off that CPU gadget. We'll try it. I don't think that'll fix it though. You know. Is there anything else? It could be just the app, lads. It could be just the app, you know. In addition, I use Process Lasso. I was going to use that. SSD Diag. SSD Diag? What's that one? Do I have another option there for that? It's all very well and good, but what about us not computer literate? It's not fair on the thousands who have issues. Well, that's very true. 100%. 100%. Like, we shouldn't have to go through all of this. But, like, I'm doing it because I'm streaming it. And, like, you know, if the thing stops, I'm kind of shagged. Like, I'm dead in the water. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to try all these little fixes just in order to get this shagging thing to work. Do you know? But yeah. Commander Balash, 5 months with Prime. Thank you very much indeed, man. Cheers. Now, what's the performance doing so on the L CPUs? Well, I've told it to turn off CPU1. It says parked. So let's see. In addition, I use Process Lasso to run 24 on the power cores. The rest runs on the E cores. Yeah, I was going to do that as well, but like access violations, this is trying to either read or write memory that Windows won't allow it to do. That's what that error is, right? Now, there could be 100 reasons why it's doing that, but that's what that error is. It's a violation. It's an access violation. It's like, no, you can't be doing that now, and it freaks out. You could look at some of the framework files, like the .NET framework. A lot of them kind of pull it back in. Greek mythology pack, brilliant. But the gas thing is, lads, it's only on this. It's only on this with Flight Sim. It's nuts. Looks like a memory leak. Maybe. Has anyone noticed there's less company logos on startup? I never noticed that. NVIDIA app plus 4090 caused a CTD on startup for me on 2020. Fly with Nick, good to see you. Nick, there's DLL files in your NVIDIA folder. If you remove those, you're good. So Nick, if you go in and go into wherever your PC is, right? Go to Program Data, NVIDIA, and then NGX. Open all these folders, mainly these ones here, the SL Common. Open them up and you'll find a file in there, 190E. Delete that file. Don't empty your recycle bin, just delete it out of there and see what happens, right? Right, we were mid-flight. This is an absolute pain, but I was trying to break the things. We were heading to feckin' place. We'll start mid-air. Airborne. Let's see what happens here, friends. Let's see what happens here. If she doesn't work, she doesn't work. We'll be back later on anyway. Where is this now? Forums Flight Simulator. I think I was reading this one, Commander Balosh. Let's see what happens here. Have you reset or your swap file? Yeah. Just install the NVIDIA app and use Profile Inspector to enable DLSS4. Is she working now? Alrighty. Now, avionics still aren't working. Now I don't have this gadget working. Now my GTN doesn't work, lads. It's one thing or the other. Jesus. Right. Autopilot is on. Where's me heading? There's heading. We're flying due north, I'd say. The odometer should have been on. Heading mode. 5,000. Let's go to 6. IAS mode.
Hello there.
And we'll head this direction. Cap Pepe, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. What version of the DLSS am I using? Not the most recent one. Is the new CPU before or after the Windows installation? Probably communicating between CPU and memory. CPU is new. RAM is okay though. It's whatever G-Skill friggin' DDR5 DLSS, right? So I'm using not the most latest. I dialed it back 310.1 instead of like .2. Chipset detected. Really? You broke me plane? Okay, note to self, don't start this gadget in the air. I mean, we can just fly this thing the olden day way, but why isn't that working now though? Isn't that so strange? So the frame gen option. Yeah. Look, that should be like turning on in this little box down here, look. Shouldn't it? How friggin' strange is that though? But what if I use that external to the avionics? Will that work? Let's find out. In DLS Swapper, I get crashes all the time unless it's the 3.8.2 version. I don't think I had that issue. 3.8.2. That's a fairly old one though, isn't it? Map. Okay, GPS. Back. I don't have a Direct 2. Balls. How do we use Direct 2? Direct 2. Echo. Golf. Papa Hotel. Edinburgh. Enter. Activate. Nav. Right turn coming in. She's doing something right. $6,000 set. Now let's see will she actually follow this. It's going on this magenta line, so let's see what happens. It's turning too much. She should be leveling off now, look. No. Okay, so we're having issues, lads. Let's go back to heading mode. And we'll kind of just head in the general direction. How's that? It does look nice though, doesn't it? I've no multiplayer aircraft though, that's an issue. Like performance wise, once you're in the sim, I mean she's running fine, look. We're getting 100 frames here. Let's see, for me, solve the issue, responsible, update the software. No, that's hanging out. You end up going into like uninstall the platform manager. What's that for now? No, that was next level racing. So this error, right, for anyone who wants, for me, I could solve the issue. Responsible was an update of the software of your motion platform. After the installation of the drivers, the sim started again. Commander Balosh, yeah, I've checked all other software though, mate. It doesn't appear to be the issue. It's also known as an access violation error. It can occur for various reasons, including issues with memory allocation, driver conflicts, or hardware failure. By adjusting the CPU affinity, we aim to resolve potential conflicts and ensure that the application runs more smoothly, which can help mitigate the error. In essence, restricting Microsoft Flight Sim to a specific CPU core can reduce the likelihood of memory conflicts and improve its stability, which might address the error. The reason for the RAM and CPU issue is because there could be incompatibility between them, like latency and MTs with the RAM. Maybe. Yeah, the route, I make it up as I go, lads. Johnny, good to see you. I created some songs I just... Wait now. I created some songs I just want to hear what people think about it. What are the songs of? I like to song many things. Right, where are we now? Assume the RAM on the motherboard vendor list. Yeah. At this point, I wait for Nvidia and Microsoft to fix it. Yeah, updates are coming, no doubt. 100% voyaging. 100%. Okay, well, it's looking decent. We'll do a now left turn here, though. And we'll just manually follow that magenta line. That's all we can do. It's just weird the way that was working, and then now it's not working. You know what I mean? Strange, lad, strange. Where is my plane? There is my plane. Right, so we want to head up towards Edinburgh. More left. There we go. We're looking good, lads. Cloud surfing, it's a great machine though, Jesus. Now what I will do, I'll have to check another aircraft just to be sure. Maybe this airplane can't work with the latest thing. That's another thing we need to check. Do you know? It looks friggin' gorgeous though, I gotta say. Look at the colours on that, lads. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Stunning! Bit of tunage. Look at that view though. Jesus. Is anyone else's weather loading in that kind of glitchy? Is that right? Hey, Ailerons is here. Good to see you, man. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Where's the buttons? Jesus, Murph. Where is that? There we go. Flipperella, good to see him, dude. So we're fairly booting it. We're going the right way now. Hey, Bill is here. Good to see you. We're in the proper throes of it, look. Ah, the old bagpipes. All we need now is Murph to dance on the desk in a kilt. Right. Straight away, in fact. Right. Situation update. We are absolutely buried in the soup. Buried in it. Ailerons, you went hill walking, you divil you. Right, where are these buttons now? Right. I will have to check another aeroplane though, because I reckon that it could be just this aircraft with the avionics. You know? We're gonna break out of the clouds. Unlikely. There's a bit of a gap a little bit down the road, look. In about 20 miles. We hope. Tis a great machine though. Like, I'm happy that I can at least fly in it. And it's gas. This was working earlier. It's nuts. My nearest ICAO, probably, where is there? Prestwick, is it? Yeah. Where port is that? Yeah, Prestwick. Right beside Prestwick. Echo Golf Papa Kilo. No turbulence, which is interesting. And one thing I think I am noticing with the studio drivers is the clouds come across a little bit strange, don't they? Will you start multiplayer for group flight? Yeah, well, multiplayer is on for this. It just doesn't seem to be working. which is like friggin' nuts. Oh man, look at that view though. Isn't that gorgeous? Look. Stunning. Strange in what way? I don't know. It's how they kind of render. Look, they're all kind of particles and stuff. Dave Cleary, welcome in. We're doing well, man. We're doing well. Sim is still kicking her ass, but look, it's grand, like. We'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. See all this? See the way it's all doing that kind of stuff? I haven't noticed it doing that before. It's all like patchy, pixelated. Are they on Ultra? Yeah. They sure are. Gonna start a GoFundMe for a Moses steering wheel. Can you put in a good word for us? Something was great last night. Shame no multiplayer. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Are they on Ultra? Volumetric clouds. Yeah, yeah. Ultra, Ultra. And I'm running DLSS. It's hard to tell when you're watching the stream. But what I probably will end up doing, lads, is getting rid of that friggin' Nvidia app. And if I have problems after that, well then I'm going to cry. You know? It could be the DLSS. Maybe. But this is running DLSS 4. Yeah. I think the next... I can try TAA and see what it does to the clouds. Good call, lads. It's a little bit better. There's still kind of a weirdness though, the way it is. Does everyone use TAA? Oh, don't worry, Zit. Don't worry. We won't make that mistake again. I think everyone uses TAA. No, Lead Ballooner doesn't. Purple Kona does. Naughty Gnome does.
Hello there.
I use DLSS, but I don't use the swapper thing. Yeah. Portal, good to see you. Thanks for the follow. TAA and sharpness at 150. DLAA. I use TAA without the glass cockpit, looks blurred. DLSS, DLLA at 4K is a must, says Mets. Max Stallion, good to see you. Just finished work. Welcome in, man. Also use TAA with frame gen. TAA is sharper, there's no doubt about it. What's it doing to my frames though? Yeah, not much. Maybe 15 frames. DLAA also. So that's... What way does that work then? You've TAA, DLAA, I think, or yeah, that's when you have DLSS on. Isn't that right? I like them natural, says Bottom. Okay, so landing at Edinburgh. Let's see, can we open up that airport? Edinburgh. Take a golf. Up a hotel. Edinburgh. Yes. Open the airport. Echo Golf, Papa Hotel. Edinburgh. In there now. Runway in use is going to be 24. So we fly around behind everyone and then spin our rooney back in. Small adjustment to our heading. So DLSS focuses on performance while DLLA focuses on image quality. That's interesting. Try it. Settings. And no, Jesus. Right. Okay, still pretty sharp. And the frames? Yeah, about 70-ish. Flight Sim Craver says DLSS 4 on quality setting is magically sharper than TAA and VR. Ooh. DLAA is basically DLSS without upscaling. Aha. I'm getting these weird lines though in the clouds, look. I think TAA is definitely sharper. But that is still pretty sharp, to be fair. It's not bad. You can be tinkering with stuff like till the cows come home. But the clouds are definitely behaving now. They were looking a little bit weird. I go back to TAA, lads. I kind of preferred how everything was sharp and crispy. Do you know what I mean? Render scaling. Like, I'm in 4K, so I don't need to change the scale of the rendering. Are the tweaker files already in your content folder? What tweaker files? I don't think you need those if you're on a 4 series card. I think. Could be wrong though. It's just a gorgeous plane, this. Freaking love the King Air. Right, we're at 6,000 feet, 190 over the ground. We could go faster. We're about, what? I'd like to say we're 20 minutes out, but that's just lying to us, so. And then a bit of torque here. Don't over torque. Jesus, don't over torque. There we go. The auto feather is on. You've 226 hours and 24. I'm going to say half of them are actually flying. Right? On the DLSS tweaker file. Or tweaker files. No, I've nothing in the content folder. It's on DLSS 4. Matt says, my 2024 sim looks better than ever with DLAA. Of course, still get the stutter when panning around. Okay. This is pretty sharp, lads. TAA, this is sharp. Ramble over to YouTube, you'll see it. If you tweaked to DLSS 4, I don't think you need to do that for a second shark. For me, it was just grab the latest DLSS swapper and just do the install it on the app. Didn't need to worry about overrides or any of that jazz. When I run the reg edit to see what version of DLSS I'm running, it's 310. So that's DLSS 4. So it does work. You can go into, and it's like profile K. Yeah, TAA is proper sharp. Beautiful, man. It's gorgeous. "21 degrees in the cabin." Like, it's just grand. It's just, there's other little bugs kind of there, you know? What's the NVIDIA driver? The most recent, but it's a studio driver, but it's the same date. It's the same driver version as the other one. 572.16. And I'm trying the studio driver just for the sheer crack of it. Hey, Zybot, good to see you. Which profile are we using? It's profile K. AZ Blue Line, good to see you. So it's using K. Like, it didn't go near the profile inspector this time around. There was really no need to. There's our airport. Light them up. Man, that's beautiful, isn't it? So we're at 6,000. We can probably drop it down now to 4. B-speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, the aircraft is actually working very well. I just have an issue with the friggin' nav systems, you know? Could be the driver. Game ready drivers are better from everything I've seen. Well, the only difference between the game and the studio drivers, the game drivers are like most current. The studio drivers, I've been using game drivers for years, and now I've just jumped over to the studio drivers, and I'm getting incredible performance. Like, it's incredible performance. But whatever it's been, there's multiplayer working again. Whatever's been the cause of, you know, all the instability, I can't get my head around it, lads. Hardware, when it breaks, it just breaks. It doesn't kind of mess around with you. It doesn't work fine on one game and not the other. That's not hardware, that's software. You know? You can use the new Profile K with a driver from 1 month ago. No problem using Profile Inspector. You can, Nick, yeah, 100%. I think this is going to boil down to getting rid of the NVIDIA app. I have a feeling that has to be the next course of action. Yeah, Colonel Fork, I agree. Like lifting the NVIDIA app out of there, that's going to break my heart, because that's where I have all my filters, and I love my filters, lads. I absolutely love my filters. I mean, look at that, look. But if it means then that I have to kind of watch your speed. If that means that I have to I don't know, use reshade or something, well then so be it. That's what we're gonna have to do, you know. Did you do any tweak inside the content folder? No. Rex Atmos, is that working, Scooshy, in 24? Stability or fancy? Yeah, you want us to be stable. I agree. Colonel Fork, it's like, no, you have to eat your dinner before you get your dessert. But I want it now. Eat your dinner first. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it works in 24. I can use reshade. I mean, there's no big worry there, right? But what drives me friggin' nuts is she works fine now. You know what I mean? Multitasking on other things while all gets figured out. Seems look at the draw. If it's stable, yeah, I agree. Lan's good to see it. Lansy, what issues are you having? I've just updated everything back for 24. Are people opting for DLSS 4 on the beta version of the sim? I'm not sure if they're doing it on the beta version. I know the issues I'm having, they're just CTDs. I'm getting a lot of access violation errors. The odd time I'm getting graphic errors. Autopilot off. Get the yaw out of there as well. And let's turn ourselves around. They're just, lads, it's just unfortunate things. How could you have any pudding if you didn't eat your meat, right? Brilliant. What use is pudding without the custard? Check Steve's Discord. I read something there. There is a bug with the NVIDIA app, and there is a something file that causes the crash. A frame gen file. Well, I found most of the 190E files, but they're 2020 issues. Look at that. Like, everything's running now. Look at the state of it. The visuals are absolutely incredible. FPS, we're getting a frame rate of, alright, 64, but we are on TAA, lads.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. There's that runway. It's over there. It's grand. It's stunning is what it is. It's absolutely friggin' gorgeous, lads. The reflections in the window just above me head, look. Stunning, lads. Absolutely stunning. So what we're going to do, lads, once I get landed, I'm going to go away and have me dinner. And then we're going to be back at 2000 Zulu. And we're going to be starting a brand new adventure with the DC-6. the Aleutian Islands, rambling all the way back to Anchorage. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Although before we do go, I need to test another aircraft to make sure that we have the make sure that avionics is only tied up to this airplane. And yeah.
Hello there.
Oh, it won't be in one shot. Sure, I'm working tomorrow. Rasmus, good to see you, man. I have work in the morning, so she won't be terribly late tonight. Alright, speed looking good. Lower the legs. Continue in. Man, look at the view here. It's stunning. We got Edinburgh off on our left hand side. You got 2 hours to learn the DC-6? I'll teach you. The whole series is going to be, well, I'm going to fly the DC-6. It's a great... The last time we did like a big flight on the DC-6, it was the Northwest Passage. And it's an incredible airplane. I love the DC-6. It's one of my favourites. So we'll see how it all goes. There's a cloud layer we're about to hit here, look. A little bit of wind pushing us off. Oh man, that's stunning. The bridges there, the 1st and the 5th. Look at that. Jesus. How's the CPU after you disable it working? Utilization is extremely high because I've done that. Like, it's extremely high. 82% running the sim. I'm not really liking that, Kanzui. Let's change that divil back. Any word yet on Sim Update 1? Not yet. Mandy, good to see you. Yeah, it comes and it goes, Dougal. Yeah, very, very strange. I don't like running the CPU into the 80s because like everything will just break, you know what I mean? Let's just double check her now, what's she actually doing. That's kind of better. Back into the 60s, although she's jumping to 70 every now and again. The sim is running well. Just everything else grinds to a halt, or a halt, do you know? At least familiarise yourself with the cockpit layout. It's often the most time consuming for me. Yeah, in the DC-6 especially, but a lot of the stuff you don't need to delve too deep into. It's just be aware when they look out of place, you know? Jeez, the wind coming into Edinburgh. We'll see how we go later on with the DC-6 flight. Like, we're kind of limping on until there's a fix. CPU will thermal throttle if it gets too hot. Nah, it's not hot. It's just the utilization's a little bit high. It's Nvidia's fastest chip. Or it's Intel's fastest chip, rather. On their benchmark thingy, like, it's number 1, so like you just shouldn't be having CPU issues at all. A little bit fast here. Bring down the speed a bit. Oh, you're talking about temperatures, not utilization. Yeah, no, temperatures is fine. So utilization got too high. And what happens there is if my CPU utilization goes too high, all my background stuff grinds to a halt. And like I've a chat open, I've a map open, you know what I mean? Corsair IQ causes me some grief. Yeah, that can cause a whole load of issues. It's quite windy coming into Edinburgh. This is beautiful though. 80%, still 20% headroom. No. Easy now. Problem with the IQ software, it's going to be battling against anything else that you have. Like I have NXZT or NZXT or whatever it's called. That's doing all the lighting for the rig. And IQ just has a conniption with it. Easy. What we'll do, when we land, I'm going to test another aircraft just to make sure that the 530 is actually working. Getting a weird shimmering there on the left side with those lights. Do you let the fuel light come on in the car? I don't. I always fill it up early. Right? Alright, we're after missing our exit point, but that's okay. Gently does a Merv. With the wind hitting us there, something fierce. Into beta. Out of beta. Alright.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Commander Balosh, scared the crap out of me. What do we, Yui? Easy now. Beautiful, beautiful approach. There's Death Angel. I got a few more guys over there. Right, onto the grass we go. I just want to test another aircraft now to see what the crack is, right? Just to make sure it's it could be just this. Okay, let's test an aircraft that we know that all the avionics work. So what was that, the 404, is it? No? Yeah. So this thing should be like grand when it comes to the 530. Let's see what happens. Don't crash. TTM and stunning pink. Is it coming up pink? Right. Let's come down here somewhere nice and quiet. And I want to make sure that we have the sim crashed. For God's sake. Oh no, it didn't. Jesus, we're alive. I want to make sure that the avionics are working. Let's see, lads. Let's see. It could crash now, though. But anyway, as I said, either way, if it does crash, lads, we will be back at 8 o'clock, give or take. Maybe see if you can get the constellation working for tonight. No. Absolutely not. That thing does not play nice. It needs lots of work. And yeah. All right. Okay, need to set up controls for this thing. Now. Mongoose. There we go. Okay, so set up quickly some views. And come over here. And let's see if we're going to get some action with the avionics. Let's have a look. So, power. Lights. We probably need ground stuff here, don't we? Probably. Okay, 0 controls are working. That's never a good sign. Reinstalling both and deactivating the overlay. I checked back. VR Flight Sim guy, a few people got crashes after installing the new driver together with the NVIDIA app. They resolved it by uninstalling the driver and the app. Right, we got some yokes working. The Mongoose. Why don't we have power on this machine? Here we go. And our pedals are working here as well. Okay, this is good so far because we have all the avionics working. Look. Yes, this is good so far. Okay, she doesn't want to play. Mags are on. Hi, Jace, just got the life out of me. You ready? Brilliant. Right, hang on now. Okay. Why doesn't you want to fire up? Don't press that button, Murphy. It's important. Leave the avionics off. Mags are on. Engine covers. That's what's wrong. Murphy, you would break a mother's heart. Mind your finger now. Okay, they're removed. Chocks! Pito! Right, back in there. Okay, we got one running. Okay, we got them all running. Alright, avionics came back on. Right, let's have a look. Yep. That be running. Direct 2. Okay, the button isn't working, but that's okay. We'll figure that one out in a while. Okay, I have an idea what it is. We have an idea, lads. We have an idea.
It's the pilot.
Okay, so it's not a working title issue that I was worried about. There's Muse over there. Right, I can't stay, lads. I'm going for me dinner. We'll be back in 1 hour and 20. No, hang on. We'll be back in 2 hours and 20 minutes. 2 hours and 20 minutes, right? Thank you all so very much for tuning in this afternoon. And yeah, nearly 3 hours. And we're back then at 8 o'clock. DC6 flying. And well, it's going to be a blast. So it is. Even more crashes. You've never seen that like it. Right, we'll see you in a little while at the halftime show. Think about it now, right? I'll sing it for you. Everybody's looking at my tight pants. He's got his tight pants. He's got his tight pants on. I'm actually not wearing tight pants at all. No, they're loosey-gooseys. Do you know, they're the in-house joggings or yoggings. I think it's a soft J. They're the in-house yoggings. Dublin. Pascal Sheehy, RTE. Is Pascal Sheehy still doing the news? Oh, there's Gibbo, look! He almost turned it over. Gibbo, you nearly rolled it.
Yeah, baby.
Did you just say that? He nearly rolled the trailer coming in. Hilarious.
Jesus, Gibbo.